Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Welcome to N64 Throwback Wednesday. Normally I know it would be Throwback Thursday or Flashback Friday, but because I don't stream on Thursday and we already have Friday Night Mario Party, we are doing a flashback on Wednesday. We're being rebellious and cool like that. Originally, I was going to boot up my N64 for this. However, unlike my Super Nintendo collection, a lot of my N64 stuff is pretty mainstream and available on the Switch, and a lot of the save files are either better on the Switch or I don't have good open save files on the N64 because of the age of the cartridges. So, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna roll with the Switch Online N64 stuff because we're here for the games after all, and my collection isn't too crazy. I have some weird licensed games that make up the bulk of my collection on Super Nintendo, I would say, which is a very modest collection, and same for NES, not N64. But really the only weirdos on N64 is Rugrats Scavenger Hunt, which we've seen fairly recently, so that's not one that was on my list to play tonight. I think almost everything else is Mario except for Banjo-Kazooie. And I have DK64 in that, but I'm waiting to do a playthrough of that later, so I'm just I feel like we're gonna be playing a lot of Mario. We're gonna just go with it. So anyway, welcome. That's what we're going to be doing tonight. I started a save file on Paper Mario. I talked about doing this on Crafty Monday, I think a couple weeks ago now. Because I thought I was going to stream last Wednesday, and then it was Ash Wednesday, so it just got way too late. It was way too busy. And I was like, forget it. And I won't lie, I am so tired right now, but we're going to just unwind this way tonight because I have been running around all day. It's been a beautiful day here. And such a fun, wonderful day, but I am just like, oh my god, I'm so tired. Oh no, low battery, really? I had this plugged in. Alright, well I guess I need to get my cable for my N64 controller because I feel like the game I want to play is not super friendly towards other controllers. But anyway, thank you for being here. We have Dark Misty, Stardev, Cheese Silver, Armand, Scottman, welcome you guys. And I hope you had a delightful Wednesday. My days have been kind of screwed up since the time change. I don't feel like I'm on the right day ever. I keep thinking today is Thursday too, and it's definitely not. So I'm just like, what am I doing? I think part of me is like, I don't stream today, and it's like, yes I do, because it's Wednesday. I'm getting a cable out for this controller. And sorry for the silence. There's no menu music on here. Hold on, let me plug this in. We need the controller. Ooh, okay, there we go, perfect. I hardly ever use this longer cable because the short cable is the one that I charge everything with. I have a short cable from when I got I think it's from the Super NES, Switch controller. I know there's low battery, that's why I plugged it in. So, anyway, day's been good. You and your parents have been practicing driving, and I'm about to beat Tomb Raider 4. Ooh, fun times, we love to beat a game. So, I want to play, I got through the tutorial stuff. I'm pretty sure I just got to Toad Town last time I picked up Paper Mario, which was over Christmas, because I was like, I want to play just on my own, which did not happen very far into the game, and then I got onto my well, actually I should probably try and beat Princess Peach Showtime and Mario RPG. The Mario RPG I still need to actually beat the remake. I've beaten the original game, just not the remake. So let's go ahead and switch over here. We're gonna get started with Papmar. And I'm gonna have to adjust this because I've been playing GameCube on this layout lately. And this is not cropped correctly anymore. Okay, hold on. Today. I remember when I did my Let's Play of this, I tried so hard to do a good voiceover of this beginning intro, but the words were so fast that it just ended up absolute trash every single time. And I'm not sure if I even left that in or not. If I did, it probably sounds so cringy and stupid. You know, which everybody's shameless in their early LP days. So I probably left it in if I did do that, but maybe not. Maybe I was like, oh, that's not good. I don't know. Okay, anyway. So welcome to Paper Mario. The best Paper Mario. The only one that I will really play. I've tried some of the others. They're not as good. Sorry. It's just the truth. My bold claims, everybody. Let me turn this up. Let me know if the music's too low or anything. Here we are, level 2, baby. I think these, yeah, this is just a copy of this file because when I first played this was when it was added to NSO, and when there was that glitch where if you had Watt out and you didn't save, it just like erased your game if you got a game over. Which, you know, I try to avoid game overs in this, but it's not like they are, like they never happen. Like, sometimes stupid stuff happens or you just forget to do something. I don't want your lab right now. I want to know what I have. Okay, I have 3 BP. My stats are not great. And I have 33 minutes of playtime, so there you go. That's how long it takes to get through the intro. I think I was trying to be kind of quick about this, too. I feel like I was not trying very hard to, like, do a lot. Yo, Manda Mommy! Thank you so much for the Prime sub! Welcome!
Madam 5BAH.
Yo, thank you so much. I big appreciate the sub hype. All the bars. Why is this so tiny? Is it the whole game like this? Do I need to crop this more? Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate those 11 months of ba hype. Juvenile welcome and Kingo! Yo, Kingo, how's it going? Paper Mario is probably the only Mario series I could not get into. Sometimes you just can't get into a series, though. This cannot be like this. I cannot believe... like, I guess I need to enter a battle and see if it's still cropped like this, and if it is, I'm gonna adjust. Sorry, I just really wanted to go to my favorite area. What's up, Genie Geek? Welcome. Did I already... No, I don't even have this yet. Did I go over here yet? I don't know that I have. Let's see. There's nothing in this yet. I'm like acting like I'm so far into the game and there's probably only a little bit. So I want to continue on to the Koopa village. Maybe we'll beat chapter 1, I don't know. Or maybe we'll like play a little bit of this and then we'll switch it up. I'm thinking like maybe Mario sports game or something. Okay, I have 3. I could use, I could get Chill Out. I might as well. Sure. Yay! Because I do like Chill Out. I'm just gonna put this on instead for the moment. Anyway. Quinny B, welcome. Oh no, he got shut behind the door, poor guy. That was kind of funny, actually. So yeah, we've had some pretty nice spring weather the past couple days. It'll probably get cold again because it's just that time of year where it goes all over the place. But when it gets nice out like this, it's like I try to take advantage of it, but then I feel like, you know, I feel like just being outside in the sun and walking around, you just get exhausted a lot easier than if you're inside, like, moving around the house. Like, I don't know what it is. The sun just takes it out of you. Can't stay long, but was wondering what Mario Party I'm planning for Friday. At the moment, I'm planning Mario Party DS. It's dangerous out there. I wouldn't go. Yeah, you shouldn't go. Nope, no go. Sorry, but no. Wow, how could you guys be so negative? Alright, we have to talk to... I don't want to talk to you! Okay, I need to talk to, Merlin. I said Merlin is out, so he must be out! I'm telling you, Merlin's out! Out! Where do I have to go for this? I don't know. I always like how the news has whatever, like, just happened before the chapter. It's going to be a blood moon tomorrow or something? Ooh, interesting. I already talked to you people. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I don't think I've gone up and, like, talked to the stars yet. I knew there was a reason I was going over here, and I was like, oh, it's for badges! But no, I think I legitimately didn't even do this yet, so we gotta go to the top of Shooting Star Summit. We're supposed to be playing this as if we've not played it a million times before. This is such a good game, though. I was talking on Monday about how I love, the Mario Tennis soundtrack, but, like, this is my favorite. I think this is my favorite Mario soundtrack. Because there are just so many songs that I really, really, really love and, like, have a lot of, feelings about. That make me, like, emotional or just, like, that I just love. So, I feel like Mario Tennis soundtrack is like a comfort soundtrack. Welcome, Mario. We've been waiting for you. Yeah, I have not done this yet. No wonder it was like, you can't trigger the next thing. We're the 7 star spirits. Our job is to grant the wishes of good people from our home in Star Haven, a place high beyond the sky. We're going to tell you something incredibly important. Please listen carefully. Alright, the other day, Bowser and his followers invaded our peaceful Star Haven. So you don't even need to know the backstory of this, because it's giving it to you right now. They stole our prized treasure, the Star Rod, which we've cared for since the beginning of time. My question is, how did Kirby get the Star Rod then? Star Rod is powerful beyond belief. It can grant any wish. For as long as we can remember, Bowser has been making wishes like, for instance, I'd like to trounce Mario. This was always the weirdest and, like, stupidest line to me. Like, who says trounce? Like, I would like to defeat? Sure. I'd like to beat? Great. I'd like to trounce? No one says that. I'm sorry. Also, this is driving me nuts. I'm gonna have to... Oops, that's not it. I'm gonna have to do this. Bounce and bounce and trounce, baby. I'm gonna crop this, and if we enter a battle and it just looks terrible, then I'll fix it, but I just don't know why this is so weirdly shaped. Also, why is this not more... I don't know. Maybe this would be better for widescreen, which feels odd to me, but okay. Does that look somewhat decent? Let's just pretend like it does. The classic minigame bounce and trounce, though. Okay, of course, stars ignore such selfish wishes. As a result, his wishes were never granted. Bowser, that fiend. I feel like his wishes weren't really that terrible, though. Like, selfish, maybe. But, like, maybe... I feel like the stars need to be better about reading between the lines and being like, oh, this guy just wants, like... He just... I don't know. I feel like they just need to be like, this guy wants to be, like, recognized. Or... he needs attention. I don't know. He's not getting the kind of attention that he needs, and he probably has some kind of, like, backstory because of that. But instead, it's just like, ah, he's selfish. Screw that guy. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Okay. With our help, you will prevail. I know. I'm kind of skipping around on the dialogue, but... We've nearly exhausted our power to talk to you, although it looks like we're there beside you is only an illusion. What if they were all like, hey, by the way, I'm in this area, so come find me. Instead, we, like, rely on these, like, weird hints from other characters throughout the game. I know, I'm doing the whole movie thing of, like, but if this person just said something, none of it would have happened. And then it's like, well, yeah, but then you wouldn't have a movie. So I'm doing that with this right now. I don't know why I'm being such a critic. In order to take the Star Rod back from Bowser and save Princess Peach, we need your help. Please, Mario, you are our last hope, and we will... We will what? It looks like things are a lot more serious than I thought. Do you think the princess is going to be alright? I'm really worried about her. I mean, what about the stars? Yeah, we're gonna save and continue. I don't know why I didn't come up here before I moved on, like last time. Maybe I was going somewhere and I had to leave quickly? I don't know. But this is on the Switch. It's not like I couldn't have just booted it back up. Sniffle. Mario's probably hurt! Everyone's in prison. Everyone. The Mushroom Kingdom will be destroyed if things continue the way they're going. Something must be done. If only somebody could help me. Well, this guy's not gonna help you, dude. Okay. Ha ha ha, my dear Princess Peach, how are you doing this fine day? It's no use waiting for Mario this time, my dear. We're so high above the sky right now. Even Mario doesn't have a chance of reaching us up here. It's so high above the sky? I'd say you're still in the sky. I don't know. Maybe they don't know where they're being held. That's a good point. They probably have no idea where they are. Although I just like to think that a star that, like, watches over everybody knows all the places, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit, too much power. Okay, if you know, want anything, all you need to do is ask me, Princess. I can grant wishes. Of course, I'll only grant requests that I like. Anyway, think about it. You take care, Princess Peach. Enjoy your stay here. Enjoy your stay in your own house, basically. I do love... That's one of the things I really, really love about this game, though, is, like, when you get to the end of the game, it's not like you just go into Peach's castle and that's it. You have to go all the way through Bowser's castle first. So it's not like there's more to it than that. I think that's one of the things that just really makes me love this game so, so much. Yay, Twink! I love her round bed. Hello, Princess Peach. Pleased to meet you. My name is Twink. But you're a star kid, aren't you? How'd you get here? I came from Star Haven to grant your wish. It's our job to grant wishes, you know. Oh, you came because I wish that somebody could help me? Yes, of course! Oh, that's just great. Thank you so much for coming. Here's my wish. Go right now and take that Star Rod back from Bowser, okay? Think you can do it? He's like, I definitely cannot do that. I'm so sorry. That's a little much for a novice star like me. Maybe one of the honorable star spirits from Star Haven could grant a wish like that. I'm so sorry. Please ask for something easy. Something a small star can do. Can you take me away from here? Everyone in my castle has been captured and I have to save them all as soon as possible. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't grant that wish either, I'm afraid. Actually, I just got called up to the sky a day ago, so I can't do big wishes yet. If I were a more splendid star, maybe I could actually help. It's alright, don't be sad, Twink. Mario will definitely do something to save us all. He's probably coming right now. Gross. Okay. Oh, hi, Jilly. Jillian's here. Oh, Twink, do you think you can find Mario? I want to give him this. A necklace. This is a lucky star, isn't it? It's a good anime, you guys. Okay, I'll do it. Princess Peach, I'll just fly to the Mushroom Kingdom just as quick as I can. Alright, see ya, Twink. Oh, never mind. Wait, Twink! 1 second! Can you also please tell Mario that I'm fine and he shouldn't worry, okay? Can you tell him that? Of course. Alright. Don't despair, I'll be back soon. Stay safe. I like how this little tiny star is like our messenger throughout the game. I also really love this scene of her on the balcony. Mario, where are you? Oh, you know, he just fell from the sky. I love how she's like, just tell Mario not to worry. Even though, like, does she even know if Mario's alive? We don't know. He fell from the sky, so, you know. But he's made of paper, so it works out. Yay! Ouch! We get to meet Twink now, just like that. I love Twink's little theme. It's so cute. It would be like a cute music box theme. I know I've seen those, like, different game music boxes, but they always tend to have the same songs in it, and I'm like, I just want, like... Or even, like, you know, the music box at the end of the game. That would make more sense, but, like... I feel like this game gets overlooked for TTYD so much, and I'm just like, oh, I need more representation for this. Not that this isn't popular, it is, but... Okay, that's the lucky star. So this is what allows us to kind of like double our impact in battles. No, we don't want to know this because we've already learned it once. I do like that this is an option, so they know like if you're replaying the game, like you're not going to need all these tutorials again. That's kind of nice for this. See, TTYD is definitely not as good as this game, in my opinion. And I've not, like, I couldn't really even get into TTYD. I tried, and I was just like, it's not the original. I couldn't do it. So, no, you're wrong. Sorry, but this is the GOAT. What? It can't be. Were you following me? What a foolish star kid. I don't, leaves. It's not my fault that you have an incorrect opinion. I'm just kidding. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I feel like the popular opinion in general is just like TTYD, but I am just so for this game. Okay, anyway, we get to practice. I love this background. We, like, never see this background again in any battle. Also, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm gabbing away and not saying thank you like I should. I'm worse at blocking than I am attacking. Are these the same? They are. Okay. Anyway, I also like this game more. Yeah, I've always been a stan for this game. I tried Super Paper Mario too. Same thing. I couldn't really get into it. Switch remake's a lot better than the GameCube version. That's good to know. It's good when it's like an improvement and it's not just like, well, it, you know, it was okay. But I still prefer the original. It always feels so like, it's kind of pointless, you know. Manic Pixel Dream Boy, welcome to the chat. People are just too cool for TTYD. Like I said, I feel like majority of people like TTYD best, so that's why I'm so, like, heavily, like, yes, this game is so good. Didn't like much of Super Paper Mario. The only thing good about it was the story. I did not get very far into it. I tried, but then I was like, I know, they really did stop making good Paper Marios after Super Paper Mario. Like, I could see the appeal. I'm not saying, like, oh, there's no appeal to, like, any of these. It's just, they don't do it for me like this game does. But, yeah, after that, I don't know what they were thinking or doing. I've always had the theory that, like, the name Paper Mario just became, like, the go-to, like, experimental Mario RPG style game, and it just got weird. I'm like, why didn't they keep the same, like, or similar theming when it comes to the, I don't really know what they were thinking. I don't know why they deviated so hardcore from, like, all the things that they had going for it in the series in general. It's just kind of weird to me. Did these guys say something else now? No, this is the same. Oh, I guess they do, say different dialogue. Hold on. They say, You don't want to go out there. It's way too dangerous. Going to Koopa Bros Fortress would be a huge mistake. This is when they, like, give up their, like, hideout. Definitely, definitely don't go. Most of all, though, you shouldn't go ask Old Man Merlin for help. That would be really bad news for us. I mean, for you. Don't even think about it. He's a funny color for a toad. I've never seen him before. I think that's all he says. Even he doesn't know. What if he knew? Merlin is out. This time he'll, like, answer the door. Whatcha say? What the? Why is someone sleeping in front of my house? Wait a minute, that face seems very familiar to me. Why did I just wreck somebody in front of my house? I know, the sticker star conundrum. I was so excited for handheld Paper Mario. I was ready to stay up all night long playing the first handheld game of Paper Mario. Like, I was so all about it, and with all the investment into, like, stop motion animation and the soundtrack, I was like, this has everything going for it, and it had all those things and nothing else going for it. I'm like, how did you manage to screw this up so badly? Like, why is there one way to play? This is not, like, even this game has multiple ways to play, like, depending on how you divide up the points. That just didn't, it was like one way and then that's it. Like, you can't, it's just crazy. Insane. I don't know why they thought, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't think they were thinking. Alright. So this guy blabs on all day long. And we're not even gonna listen to him because we don't even have enough to, like, put a story together anyway. I remember watching the E3 where they first showed the trailer of Paper Mario 3D with the Chomp Buddy and was so excited. Me too! Exactly! Sticker Star is one of the last games I sold because it was just such a nothing game. It's so, like, it's true though, and it's such a shame because this could be, like, a killer series in every way. Like, it could have all good entries, but it just doesn't, and it's sad. I don't know. It just has so much going for it. It's like, why did you mess this up? He, like, flashed a second ago. Did you guys see that? But, I think Miyamoto was to blame for the stupid decisions. Yeah, I don't know anything about that part of it. I really don't understand. Okay, what do I have to do? Come again? Strange toads blocking the east side. Okay, I already did this. Alright, I'll get to the bottom of this. On one of the Crafty Mondays, this is when I talked about this. A couple weeks ago, I did, like, a drawing, sketching stream for Crafty Monday, and I drew Merlin. I need to finish it, because it was the second, like, piece that I did that day, and it was, like, getting late, so I had to, like, finish up. So I didn't actually finish his drawing, but I need to finish coloring him in. Reveal your true selves! What if Merlin was a sidekick? Like, he joined your party. That would be sick. How'd you guess it was us? We were perfectly disguised. You weren't. I'm sorry. Alright, and they run away. Mario, those imposters were none other than the Koopa Bros. You must pursue them. Go to their fortress! Okay, Mario, there's one part of your fortune I haven't revealed. To get to the Koopa Bros fortress, you'll need help from a blue-shelled Koopa! This is a strange portent. Who says that word? In Koopa Village, you might find something that will clear it up. I like how he is psychically telling us that we have a new friend coming. Yeah, he'd be way more helpful than Little Goomba. Yeah, he would. He really, really would. We'd have to lose Merlin at one point because he'd be too strong. That's true, Pixie. Also, Pixel Plume, welcome. This man can shoot lightning. That's what I'm saying. The speed run of the game would be with Merlin. I guess he's old. Traveling would be hard for him. I know. But he would be so good. They probably thought about that one. Like, no, that's too easy. Man. Sometimes I'm good at getting a first strike. Now we have a little bit of grinding to do along this path with these little baddies. I always kind of feel bad for them when they can't, like, stand up. Like, I don't know, it just looks like they're trying so hard. And it's kind of tragic. I do like their little spiky chokers, though. A Goomba bonking a Goomba on the head like that. That just seems like Goombario should also die as a result. Because isn't that their whole thing of, like, you can't step on their heads? Like, doesn't that seem... doesn't that seem a little strange to you? That he's just like, what's in that hat? I want to know. He obviously has, like, iron in that hat. I don't know. He's gotta have something in it. Maybe that's how it works. That's what they figured out. My biggest disappointment with TTYD, and it's kind of petty, but, like, I wish it wasn't crystal stars. I wish it was still the star spirits. Like, I love the star spirits so much. I mean, they're like my sub badges, and they're a whole, like, aesthetic on my streaming stuff. Like, I love them so much. But, yo, Odin's back with the Barney bubble. That is, like, the biggest miss. I'm just like, why didn't they keep the star spirits? It seems like a no-brainer. Like, they're just such cute, good characters. Like, they're just so likable, and they're all so different. Like, I don't know. I keep messing up the timing on Goombario's jumps. Oh no, I'm in danger. Danger! Do I have a mushroom, though? I feel like I do have some kind of crappy little items on me. Oh, I got a heart from that anyway. And I got the Dizzy Attack badge. Is this the... No, there's no way. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, for some reason I was thinking we got this badge way later, but no, we get it right now. I think, isn't the, no, he's not here. I'm like the guy that you run around and... Yes. The guy that you run around and get hearts. I thought he was on the screen, but he's the next screen. Now I have to be careful. Now I have to be careful because I took my close... What is it? Not close call. Whatever badge I just took off. It was the one that prevents me from getting hit by a first strike. Yeah, missed me. Perfect. What's everybody's favorite sidekick from this game? I love hearing what everybody says, because I feel like most people have all different ones. Like, it's not like, well, everybody says the same one, except for a select few that say, like, one weird... Like, I don't feel like it's ever the case. I feel like everybody always has a different favorite. But, Kingo's is what? Odin's is Goombario. See? This is what I mean. 3 of you have said something so far, and they're all different. Goombario is Odinspac's favorite, which is kind of hilarious to me. Bombette is Armand's. Mandem, Mommy, and Stardev have my favorite, which is Lady Bo. I love Bo so much. She's just, like, so sassy. She's my favorite color, green. I love her, like, fancy attire. I guess I'll tattle this guy, because I can't do anything else. Yo, thank you for the follow! I like Watt. I like Watt, too. I always thought Watt was a boy. Don't really know why that just... I don't know. That was what stuck in my head. And then I was reading the guide, and it's like, she. And I'm like, huh? Watt's been a girl the whole time? I don't know. Watt in my mind was just a boy. Oh, okay, fine, Goomba. But yeah, my second favorite's probably Bombette. I like the girls a lot in this game. Like, I was also always a pretty big fan of Parakarry for whatever reason. I feel like his look isn't really super cute, but I feel like I always liked him when I was a kid. But I definitely prefer the ladies. Like a hidden block back here. Somewhere. I like how he jumps when I jump. Sleepy sheep. No, it's right here. Oh. Or it's right. Am I too far back? Am I crazy? Oh god. I'm gonna need these coins. I really thought there was a hidden block. Maybe there isn't, I just don't know. Cooper's really cute too. I do love Cooper. Oh. Let me use my... This is so stupid, but let me... Actually, no. I'm gonna just use the POW block because I'm low on health and I'm about to run out of item space anyway. So, might as well. I feel like there are so many enemies across the entire Mario series that have partner potential, even the most recent Mario... Like the most recent Mario games. Like Wonder. Really like how excitable he is in the beginning. He's a good lad. He is. What? Okay, great. Thanks for the lore. Lore percent. Parakarry used to be my favorite, but all the lore changed my opinion. I know, the lore percent! I always liked him, though. There was something about him that I thought was charming. The one character I never hear anybody say, for as far as, like, favorite sidekick, is Spike, aka Lackluster, and I think it's just because you get him so late into the game that, like, no one thinks about him. But I also think it's kind of cool that you get a sidekick that late in the game, in general. So, I like him. I don't think he's my least favorite. I'm not a big Goombario fan. Like, he's not really... He was always probably the lamest to me. Sorry, Odin. But he was always probably my least favorite. How do I remember this order? I don't know. But yeah, Sushi's cute too, and I also thought Sushi was a boy. But probably on, like, the bottom of my tier list of... She's above Spike, but probably kind of close to the bottom, like, honestly. I'm just thinking the ones nobody said now. Like, no one has said Sushi, no one has said Spike. Or Lackluster, whatever you want to call him. No one said Parakarry. I just talked about him. Although it used to be Odin's favorite. Ooh, I've always championed Cooper being underrated. I mean, I do love Cooper! And also Chugga, welcome to the stream. He's so cute. I think Cooper is one of my sister's favorites. I want to say my two sisters' favorites were Cooper and Parakarry. I feel like those two were their favorites. Oh, I love their little... I love their little, like, undershirts. That's such a fun, like... That's such a cute little, like... I don't know, design of, like, ooh, they have, like, underwear on under their shells. Sushi's the best partner if you know how to cheese her moves. You just get 14 piercing damage every turn. I feel like I just never gave her the time of day to be like, she's gonna be the best. Like, I just never... I've always, like, wanted to play with the other characters more. So I definitely did not get 14 damage with her. I also like this part of the game where you get to, like, rescue all of the Koopas from their embarrassment. But did you know there's a subplot of Goombario and Cooper not getting along? I thought they liked each other, though. Did I just make that up? Ooh, dried shroom. Okay, come on. Come over here. Sometimes I just have really bad timing with this. Oh. There we go. Goombario's tattles of Cooper say otherwise. Oh, I'll have to do it in a second then, because we're about to meet him. Which I've done like, oh shoot. I've done lore percent before. It's been a while, so. And also I've only like done it once, so I'm like, I don't remember what all was said, but. Oh, let's save. Just cause. Why am I so bad at hitting these people? I love to go in these houses. This guy has my favorite house, where it just looks like the beach. He's chilling with some bombs, I guess. We're bombs. We just ran away from the Koopa Bros fortress. We thought we'd at least find some peace here in the village. Boy, we were wrong. The fuzzies are running around. There's nothing happening in this house. You can't tell me that these guys are really that upset right now. All we want is a little peace. He's a bomb. He used to work inside Koopa Bros fortress. Now he lives here among the Koopa Troopas. He sometimes blows up at very inappropriate times. Not that it's such a big deal, but somebody might get mad. Does he say the same thing for this one? Oh, he says very similar dialogue. Hold on, recently it seems like bombs have moved here too. They must have run away. This Koopa Troopa obviously loves the radio. He's always listening to it. He seems to prefer music to the news reports. Who wouldn't? I like music too. Can't you like switch this to the... Yeah, this is the one. This is the song we love. Give us some Super Mario World any day. Yeah, this dude is living. I agree. Hey, Psycho Nacho Man, welcome. I wish it was like in Pokemon when you like listen to the radio and it follows you. Like, I guess you have a pocket radio in that game, whatever. But like in how you can turn it on and have the dun 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 dun. You can just have that be on all the time. This is the reliable, incredible Koopa shop. Well, what do you want? I don't want anything. Actually, maybe I do want something. Maybe I want to sell... Do I want to sell any of this stuff? I mean, I could, but kind of stupid. Never mind. I'll just use this stuff. It's fine. See, you gotta learn so much about Goombario. He likes music. Totally. I don't need this. I haven't even used flower points. I just like to go in these houses and look. Because, like, look at how cute this mushroom shelf is. I like how this guy is just standing up on his little bench, too. Toads in this game have wild subplots if you talk to them every chapter and tattle them. There's stuff like gambling addiction and infidelity. Yes, I love the lore. Like I said, I've done lore percent once and it was quite enjoyable because it was so ridiculous. I just love that somebody had to write all that. Oh my god, touch Fuzzy. Oh. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to this next screen. This guy... Yeah, I was like, this is the guy you have to, like, sneak up on. Yay! Thank you! Typical Mario style. You're just as cool as I heard you were. Okay, let's go in this house. This is Colorado's house. His wife, I always said, was Little Red Riding Hood. She just is. That's who she is. These fuzzies, will their mischief never end? My husband is never here when there's trouble. My husband? Oh, his name is Colorado. You've heard of him. He claims to be a famous explorer. He claims, his own wife, he claims to be a famous explorer. Not he is a famous explorer, he just claims to be one. Who knows if it's true or not? He runs his mouth a lot. She's the wife of Colorado, who's an archaeologist and explorer. She always worries about him. You know, I like adventure too. I can totally see my future wife being like that, always worried about brave Goombario. Well, don't get too excited, Goombario, because this chick does not really believe in her husband's cause, so... Okay. This is cute. This is a bookshelf in Colorado's room. Alright. There are also a few that seem somewhat less intellectual. Well, I would love to know what those are. There's like a toad in the screen where Shy Guy's Toy Box is, who just doesn't believe that places exist. Like, he doesn't believe Lava Island exists. And it's like, dude, it's on the map. Kids send letters to Yoshi's there. He's like, no, I choose not to believe in that. I miss when they used to make special characters like this. Now I feel like they only use the generic Goombas and Koopas for everything. That's true. I miss that too. There was kind of an era where they made like certain ones special, and it was always really fun. Alright, we gotta cure everyone of their modesty. Oops. Oh, push this block. What are you doing? There we go. Hooray! I might have known! You're so clever, Mario! I didn't do much. Just pushed a block. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna go in the houses in order. Here's the... Who's there? I'm kind of busy right now. Ooh, there he is! What? Wait, could it be? Aren't you Mario? You are... You are! My name's Cooper. I'm so psyched to meet you. Us meeting here has gotta be fate or something. I need a huge favor. I hope you'll help me out. I like his little, like, bracelet. I don't know that I ever really noticed that before. I know less intellectual books. I would love to know. Also, the map screen is so good in this game. The text boxes for them updates as the story goes, and it just looks super cool. I don't think I've really ever, like, paid a ton of attention to it. I need to look at it now, though. Sprats, welcome to the stream! Pushing a block requires special intellect. It does. If you look at the map during the epilogue, it even says Peach's castle used to be in the sky, but now it's back where it belongs. That's so cute. I love stuff like that. Like, I love the deep attention to detail. It's like stuff that could easily be left out or go unnoticed. But the fact that they go the extra mile to include, like, just kind of extra fun stuff that's not really necessary, I think that adds a lot of charm and makes a game really, like, a lot more, three-dimensional. Like, it makes it less of just like a, well, that, I don't know, it just adds to the experience. It's not just like, that was a game I played. Okay, the Wild Fuzzy took my shell, which next to my life is the most important thing I have. I can't go without my shell, period. Way too embarrassing. The problem is the fuzzies are too fast for me to catch alone. So if you don't mind, can you help me get my shell back? I'm begging you. I like how the idea... Hey Mario, it looks like he's in a bad... He's in a bad way. We ought to help him out. What does a bad way mean? What? The fuzzy that took my shell is just inside my house. I'll guard the door while you grab him. Like, whoomp. It's a pity that he's missing his shell. How embarrassing! His name is Cooper. I wonder if he'd be our friend for life if we got his shell back for him. I'm sure he would. But we're gonna ignore him, and we're gonna go next door to this old man's house. This pot on a string, or whatever this is supposed to be, like over a stove, is so interesting to me. Why can't I turn the radio on? I will steal his porridge. Guess I won't. Won't let me. Shoot. What's the world coming to when a Koopa can't even step outside for fear of fuzzies? You never step outside anyway, dude. You make us do everything for you. I've lived many, many years, and this is the first time I've seen anything like this. Hey, Goombario wants a life debt. He does. Anyway, how am I? I'm tired. I've had a very, like, full but fun day. Just outside enjoying the weather. But I am enjoying relaxing with some Paper Mario with all of you. Fuzzy flying in the foreground is sending me. Mistranslation? Yeah, it has to be. I don't know. It was a weird way to put that. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna look at the map. Yes, it's so cute. I hardly ever look at it, but no, I've definitely, like... It's been a long time since I've looked at this map. I love how freaking cute it is, though. Like, look at that! Look at the illustrations of this! God, I always forget. I totally forgot this was, like, a feature of this game. Look at the, like, haunted woods. With the haunted mansion, and there's, like, the windmill leading up to Tubba Blubba's place. There's Dry Ruins. Or Dry Outpost. Even the oasis is on the map. So cute! I wish that, like, part of me wishes it would show you this, like, I guess forcefully sounds extreme, but almost like, you know how in Mario RPG when you get to a new area, it zooms out and you have to, like, select it? I kind of wish it did that just so you could see this, because this is so cute. I want a poster of this too! As someone who, like, my favorite game area ever is Shooting Star Summit, I absolutely love this, like, artwork up into, like, Shooting Star... Is this Star Haven up here? It has to be. Look at even, like, the Ice Palace, like... This is so cute! I like knowing where... It's just fun to, like, know where things are, because this is, like, Koopa Bros Fortress right here. If we went north, we'd hit the... Shiver City and, like, the whole, like, that whole area. I mean, there's a lot of areas, but Starborn Valley, you know, all that stuff, and then it's just cool to be like, oh, that's where that is! Oh, that's so awesome. God, I forgot this map even existed, because I, like, I don't ever look at it, really. And then we also have, like, the Spirits tab, which has nothing on it, which I also feel like I've just, like, forgotten was ever even a thing that you could look at. So cute. I love this artwork, too. The artwork of each of the sidekicks, that's, like, these pastel drawings, I love those. I want to make a painting from this game. That's actually, like, my next planned Crafty Monday stream is a painting stream. I did scrapbooking again last week because I did traditional, or earlier this week, a couple days ago, because I wanted to do, like, traditional scrapbooking since I got, like, a journal for it. But no, I want to do, like, a Shooting Star Summit painting. That's what I want to do, is a Shooting Star Summit painting specifically. But I got an ad for the Minecraft movie. Does that mean you're gonna stream Minecraft? Definitely not, Sis! Hi, Sis! Welcome to the stream! Yeah, I think it implies that you're into Minecraft, Sis. Maybe I am. Anyway, sorry. I just really wanted to spend some time looking at that because I totally forgot that was even part of this game. Also, Cooper has a pretty nice house. And you can, of course, run into these, like, other fuzzies. Can't get that badge until we get Cooper, so we'll get that on our way back. And now we get to play a How Good Are Your Eyes game. Why do they say New York? I probably ask this every time I play this game, but why? What's New York mean? Guess where I'm hiding? This is a cute little song for us. Alright. Yay! Now, some people purposely get this wrong just for, like, the points that you get, the experience points. However, I always enjoyed, like, trying to get it right. Like, I think it's more fun to, like, try and guess correctly and just grind in other ways later. Like, you eventually max things out anyway, so I don't feel like you have to play it like that. It's just if you want to be, like, extra about it, I guess. Okay, next up. A Mario Party game. Oh my gosh. Yay! York? Me York? You got me twice? Must have been luck. Now I'm serious. I'm serious now, guys. Yeah, Me York peppermint patties. Also, one of my favorite candies. That one's genuinely, like, hard to tell. But we got it! Mio, no! I give, Uncle! Here, take the stupid shell. Also, Koopa's just so special. He is the only blue shelled Koopa in the village. New York, New York! It's a hell of a town! Totally. I just got my Girl Scout Thin Mints! Yo! I tried to buy Girl Scout cookies a couple weeks ago, and most of the time when I've, like, gone up to, like, Girl Scout cookie stands where they're like, oh, would you buy cookies? They always, like, take a card, or they have, like, their iPhone or whatever, and they're like, yeah, we take a card, but of course the one that I went up to was like, no, we don't, and I never have I just don't carry cash. I'm like, well, never mind, I guess I'm not getting my Samoas and my Thin Mints, because those are the two I was gonna buy. I was gonna get Thin Mints for Odin's back, and, Samoas for me, because those are my favorite. Okay, Mario, there you are. I realize I have to take a stand against these fuzzies. Look at how serious he is. If I can't get my own shell, I'll lose my reputation. Already lost it, dude. I don't even care that I have no shell on. I'm gonna show those fuzzies what's what. We already got the shell back. He's just like, whatever. What if I don't want to give him this? What? You have my shell, but you won't give it back? What's the matter with you? Does he just say the same thing? That's just plain cruel. Please give it back to me. A Koopa without a shell is like a really unhappy Koopa. Okay, yeah. What? Wait, what? He did a what? Just plain cruel. Please give it back. A Koopa. Oh, I thought he said something else. I read it wrong the second time. Oh, yes. This is my shell, alright. What if we gave him back a shell and he's like, this isn't the right color? It's like, well, beggars can't be choosers. Do you want to be naked or no? You're the greatest. I don't know if he's the greatest, even though he teased you with what's yours. Good to hear you're happy. Say, Mario. No. I have an idea. Do you happen to know Professor Colorado? No. The supposedly famous archaeologist. Naturally, he's a Koopa who's a professor of archaeology. He's also known as an explorer. Right. Well, I live next to him. I've been admiring Professor Colorado ever since I was in my egg. How do you admire things from your egg? I don't understand. Nothing would make me happier than traveling the world, solving mysteries like he does. So, do you think? Could I please take me with you, Mario? I'll help. Come on, let me go. What do you think? Don't take. Nah. Oh, come on, you gotta. I have lots of skills. I work well with others, please. What does it do if I say don't take again? Oh, he just says the same thing. It's like, you can't take no for an answer. I'm on my way! I swear, I, Cooper, will follow you anywhere, even to the ends of the earth. This guy's dedicated after being treated like garbage. He will get taken advantage of later in life if he doesn't get his groove back. Or period. Now I crave Samoas. I know. How basic! Yeah, I just don't carry cash, and like every Girl Scout I've ever gone up to in the past 5 years, at least, has been like card. The con I usually go to in Indie Anime Crossroads, they always have a Girl Scout cookie stand, and that's always like one of the first things I buy at the con. I think it's been the only thing I've bought at the con before. You're just like, you know, you just need those cookies. Look at this artwork! This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's so good. I love pastels, and I love the way they look, and this is 100% inspired by that, definitely. I love Professor Colorado! He's hilarious. Yeah, don't knock it till you try it. Got a peek from that egg. I don't know, Pixie. I have a feeling you don't know what you're talking about, because how would you know? Get me a Girl Scout cookie. Well, I would, but I couldn't even get myself Girl Scout cookies. Okay, when in battle, he can attack an enemy on the ground with Shell Toss, or attack all enemies on the ground with Power Shell. Why am I reading this? I already know what this does. So yeah, now we have his special little move. And this guy's gonna be like, I want revenge, oh. So we're gonna have to do this. This is just like to give you the opportunity to use his shell, though. Genie Geek, what's up? You love the shortbread cookies? What are those ones called? I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember them. Can I use, like, one of these items just to use it? Well, I don't really want to use one of these items, though, because I don't really want to scare them away. I don't know. This is where, like, Zap Tap is broken once we get that. Also, if you have the right timing, you can just avoid this. Aha! I got it eventually. Alright, cool beans. Everybody is defeated. Buy me a box of tag-alongs and I'll be your best friend. The tag-alongs are the peanut butter ones, right? I don't like peanut butter, so they're not the ones I go for. I like the lemon ones too. Another one that I don't remember the name of. I get the other ones mixed up because I don't ever buy them. I basically only buy Samoas and Thin Mints. I've tried them all. I just don't buy the ones frequently enough now. They're like from my childhood to even remember what they are. Peanut and chocolate, okay. Yeah, more for you. There you go. There are new ones called Adventurefuls that are nasty. What are they? Like, what combination, like, flavor combination? Wow, when was the last time they made a new Girl Scout cookie? I love how cute he is when he jumps. Look how happy he looks. It's like a brownie cookie with a caramel top. Well, I don't like brownies and I don't like caramel, so that's a big no from me. Hard pass. That's the funny thing. Like, I don't like, this is what doesn't make sense. 2 wrongs when it comes to dessert always make a right for me. 2 wrongs with candy or dessert, 1,000,000% always works on me. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. I don't like brownies. I don't like cheesecake. But cheesecake brownies, I could devour. 2 things I don't like, but when you put them together, yes. I don't like coconut, and I don't like caramel, but my favorite Girl Scout cookie is a Samoa, which is literally caramel-covered coconut that's covered in chocolate. I don't know. Every single time. Every single time, the 2 wrongs make a right, and I'm like, I guess I'm just a big weirdo. I just have this inner system with my taste buds where that's it. I like 2 wrongs. Ooh! I also like Chuck Quizmo. 2 wrongs just always make a right. Wrong! Cheesecake literally goated food. I don't like it. I just don't. It's alright. You guys can have the cheesecake. I don't want it. So what's crumble cookie taste like? Crumble cookie's really good, but they have like a million different kinds of cookies. They have different cookies every week. I just don't like cheesecake. There's one this is it. This is another one. I don't like Oreos. I don't like cheesecake, but the Oreo cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory is my go-to, and I absolutely love it. Every time. It's just always 2 wrongs will make a right, but individually, I can't do it. That's like when we were at the beach, and Comb was like, I'm making my famous brownies, and I was like, yay, but I'm not going to eat any. I'm sorry. I believe they're really good, but I don't like brownies. I'm sorry, Comb. So I did not eat them. I'm sorry, Comb. Don't hate me. It's okay, because there were enough people there that loved brownies that you guys could have them, and it would be just fine. Alright, we want a quiz from Chuck Quizmo, baby. Yahoo! I'll give you a star piece. This guy sounds like a predator, but I really do love him. He's like a fun dude. Also love this over-the-top extra snack emote pixie. That's one of my favorites of his. Let's go to the question. What's it gonna be this time? I like how I love that Luigi's in the audience. That is like the funniest little Easter egg for me. What's the name of Goombario's younger sister? Goombette, Goombalina, or Goombaria? I wish it was Goombalina, because that's super cute, but it's not. It's Goombaria. Goombette's too close to Bombette, and we'll meet her shortly. Goombalina kinda eats. Gross. I told you not to use that terminology, Pixie. Why? Goombalina's the best of those names, though. How many star pieces have we gotten? Just 2? Since, yeah, just 2. Since we last visited Shooting Star Summit, I mean. Because we've definitely got more than that, but I turned some in for... Oh, I need to take a nap. I turned some in for, a badge. Take a nap. Yes. I want to just go to cute little villages like this and have a toad waiting for me that's like, would you like to take a nap in my really cute themed house and recover everything? But that does not happen. Oh, I know. That's what I literally... When Mario Party 8 came out, I thought... I was like, oh my god, it's Chuck Quizmo! But it wasn't. And I'm like... There's heavy influence here. Like, let's be real. There's no way that Ballyhoo and whatever his name is, Tip Top or whatever, there's no way that they were not inspired by Chuck Quizmo. There's just absolutely no way. Ah! I tried to spin into him. It didn't work. Yeah. Oh, come on. I tried to time it. We got him. Who's your favorite partner to use in battles? My favorite to use is, and my favorite partner in general is, Lady Bo. She will always be out unless, like, her moves are ineffective or something. Or unless it's just, like, she's susceptible to damage. But otherwise, I will always have her out, typically. Okay, I need to, use some of my items before I can do anything with that. It's really wanting me to use Power Shell. I like that you can keep going if you want before getting Cooper. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what happens if you go all the way to... I think you get stuck right here, but you can at least get those few enemies before... Yeah, you get stuck right here, but it's kind of cool that you can keep going and be like, oh, I reached a point, like, I can't get any further. It's not just like, well, you have to go down to the Koopa village. I like design like that, where it's like, almost like a little teaser. What did I say? I'm full on, items? Yeah. Oh! Okay, I almost messed up, because I was looking at chat. And I've got to jump on these fools in order for this guy to be able to attack. I also like the little, I don't know what you want to call those guys. Sugar canes or whatever. The little guys, the striped dudes with eyes. Like, I love that they are, just in the background all the time. Just the, like, the artwork, the imagery in this game is so good. It's a good time. You guys have too much HP for this point in the game. Take too long to beat. I'm just gonna use this again. Because why not? I feel like in the N64 GameCube era, everything had eyes. It's true. We lived for the eyes. No! Okay, can I use something? This does 3 FP. So I'm just gonna... Of course it went up there. Oh. Okay, let's see. What do I have that I can... I feel like I would just get rid of this. But I do need to eat that. I'll take this for FP, just so I have space for another item. And then I can actually get this. Because I'll use them later. I think I'm gonna throw away the fright jar and get this now, too. Oh, I can't throw this away? Why? Why? Okay, fine. It's dumb, but I will just do something on the next screen. Ooh, 4. I just want to make you dizzy. Oh, now I feel bad. He's so cute. I'm using this. It's food bows. It did not work on the dizzy guy. I don't think that would work on me either if I were feeling sick because I was dizzy. I'd just be like, whatever, I don't care. I just needed to use it to, you know, make room. I'm so worried about getting this item right now. I don't really know, but... And then I think when we come back to this screen, like, we'll get the points. Like, the next time the enemy spawns, like, we'll get the points for the Goombas. That's not how that works. I have to do this. Okay. Hooray! Thunderbolt. He won't respawn. No! Until later. Could you guys, like, go away? There's too many of you! To be fair, though, the spiked Goombas, they, like, don't take much. Pretty sure there's a healing block up ahead, too, so we can restore some of this. Oh, I don't think that restores FP, though. Does it? No, maybe it does. Or I'm crazy and I don't remember. I love how in the upcoming area, though, you can take a nap in the jail. So random. Yo, level up! Ooh! And a big raid from Thrill House! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid! Hey, thank you so much, Thrilly! Welcome on in, Raiders! I'm MadameWario to anybody who doesn't know me. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch who's extremely partial to Nintendo, and tonight we're having an N64 throwback night with one of my all-time favorite games, like top 5 favorite games ever, Paper Mario, the original! So thank you so much for joining! Hey, let me get you a shout out. Thrill House. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time too. Just chatting. What were you guys doing? What were you chatting about? What were you streaming? Is this the right command for this? Hold on, I know there's like 2 different shout out commands. There we go. But yes, Thrill House Max, Build a Fajita, welcome! I hope you're doing really well. Ooh, Paper Mario, heck yeah, it's so good. I've been good. I've been doing well. I have been, like I was saying, today was like a glorious day outside, so I'm a little exhausted, but I'm unwinding with some fun Paper Mario excitement. But me and Bill were chatting about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, fun! Shout out to Donnie. He's my favorite. I didn't really know he was like a nerd. This is like because I hadn't watched Ninja Turtles for the longest time. Like, I grew up with the old cartoon and I watched it all the time as like a little kid, but there was so much I didn't remember about it. And then when the new Ninja Turtles movie came out a couple summers ago, that was my movie of the year. It was so funny. Like, I loved it. I was like, oh my god, this movie is so good. Oh, I forgot that just leveled. I was all worried about this, and then it's just like, oh, never mind, you leveled up. Why was I worried at all? But yeah, that's super fun. Yeah, I love the new movie. So funny. and just so good. I just feel like it had the style of humor that I love, like, and I went into it because, like, Odin's really into Ninja Turtles, but aside from that, like, the animation style was so interesting to me. I was like, I really want to see it. And then it ended up being my movie of the year that I saw in theaters, because, yeah, I just really enjoyed it a lot. Is there no save block over here? I guess I'm thinking of a different area. I felt like this fortress was about 100 years long when I first played this game, and now when I go into it, it's like I still have that feeling, but then like it seems like 2 minutes later it's over. And I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. I guess it's not as long as I thought it was. Also, shout out to leveling up HP, just because I feel like that's beneficial at the moment. I always end up doing, like, a pretty balanced system. I've done the mostly BP thing before, but you also have to use, like, badges that increase your HP, so it's like, I don't know, I just end up increasing my HP instead. Oh no, he's gonna explode on us. Shoot. I don't know if I'd say I'm really into it, but I love the 90s movie and the games. I feel like you're really into Ninja Turtles. You're always, like, talking about Ninja Turtles. What is this blasphemy? You're always like, I love Ninja Turtles. You always buy, like, cute little blind boxes and stuff of it. Don't pretend. We know. We know you're into it. I'm so angry. No, why is my ear ringing? Oh, don't you hate that, you guys? What causes that? Like, why? Does your ear just randomly ring sometimes? Is it like wax buildup or what? Or is it just old age? No. I mean, maybe, eventually, but... I'm only like 19 or whatever. I'm not, but what's funny is when I got my hair cut recently, the person who cuts my hair, I know, and she's like a year or two older than me. I want to say she's 2 years older than me. We're almost the same age. And when I went in to the salon, like I was waiting, shoot, I keep running out of stuff. I keep running out of room. Here, I'm just gonna throw this for now, and then I'm gonna eat a mushroom. Anyway, I was waiting, and when I told, like, somebody else came out and was like, are you waiting? Like, you have an appointment? Who are you waiting for? And I told her my hairdresser's name, and then she's like, okay, I'll go get her. And when she came out, she's like, oh, she's like, yeah. The person who came back to get me was like, oh, is your client really young? And she was like, yes, she's really young, just like me. Like, oh, you know, those 1 or 2 years, baby. Just so much younger. So I was like, hey, it's better than being like, is she really old? So I guess, I mean, I don't know. I'd rather people think I'm my age or really young, because that's cool, I guess. Can't even pick a favorite turtle. They're all so distinct with their own personality and factor in some way. Yo, thanks, Sprats. But yeah, I've always loved Donnie. It really comes from the fact that I just love the color purple, but knowing he's a big nerd just makes me like him even more. But yeah. Forever young, baby. I guess people strive to, like, keep their youth, so I'm like, hey, I guess that's a good thing. People, like, pay big money for that, so I guess if I can pass for it without trying, I'm doing something right. Oh, I did not mean to run directly into this guy like that. I'm being, like, stingy about FP. Why? I don't really know. Shoot. You love the first 2 live-action TMNT movies? I watched the first one a couple years ago, because Odin really likes it. It's like, it's one of my favorite movies, and it's like so corny. I was like, what? This? It was just like so funny. Like, it's so like dated. I think it's like one of those things that like if you don't, because the first time I ever watched it, I remember being like, oh, this is so cool. But I was also like 7 years old or something. So watching it now as an adult, it was like hilarious to be like, wait, what? Because it's like so dated. It definitely made me giggle though. I just like to make fun of Odie. Boo. You know what hasn't changed though? This is so stupid, but like the one thing in the movie that we were all like, well, that hasn't changed, is Jet Puff marshmallow packaging is exactly the same now. You could get it out of a time capsule and you'd be like, wait, what? Same packaging today, baby. Can I? No, I can't do this. I don't know, I just thought that was really funny though. I'm just like, how? Although, there are stupid parts of it that Odin quotes and now I quote them, and I'm like, why? Why did you do this? It's just so funny. Some things are just like better with nostalgia in general though. I feel that there are a lot of movies I love that are guaranteed like that. I like how this guy shows you like, look, there's a hole in the wall. Isn't there? Yes. I couldn't go through it first. Power bounce! Okay, maybe I need to switch this up. Dizzy attack isn't really doing anything for me. I kind of suck with it. Do a power bounce. Let's you do a hammer throw. Is this? Oh no. Shoot. Power jump, power bounce. I feel like I'm really bad at the timing. That's the only thing. You know what? I'm just gonna keep this on for now because I don't really feel like any of this is great. Okay. Oh my god. Odie! Nostalgia is a beautiful thing! I have a time capsule with one of those from 2003. With a Jet Puff marshmallow back. I'm just saying, like, in the movie, they hold one up at a point and it looks exactly the same as now, which I found hilarious that there's never been a redesign. Oh my god, he's so dizzy! I love the way his eyes are like doodly doodly doodly. It's cute. Okay, I'm gonna jump on this guy and then I'm going to get him with a shell. Okay. Packaging is the same because you don't change the classics. I love marshmallows. I do. Okay, we have to come back here for that. Where am I going? What am I doing? That and an eye dog and some other candy and toys? Huh. I've never made, like, a time capsule like that. I've never done anything like that before. Why does this game just want me to use this? I'm gonna use a fun item because there's a lot of people. I'm gonna use my fire flower that I light rubbing the backs of my hands together. Yay! Okay. No, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'd argue the Vanilla Ice Ninja Rap from TMNT reached a peak only ever reached by Garth Brooks' classic Friends in Low Places, which I'd argue was the peak of human civilization. That's my weird take of the day. Sweet! Also, Thrilly, speaking of turtles, how's Shelly? I love Shelly. A coworker who was the same age as me couldn't name the turtles, and I said to him, "You're not a true millennial." Now that is true. That's a problem. Even if you're not like a huge fan or something, you at least know. That's like not knowing the Care Bear names. You know, Cheer Bear and Funshine Bear and Friendship Bear. Like, you just know these things. Oh no, I'm locked in. Hold on. Do I need to heal first? Possibly. I don't know. No, that's not... Yeah, I guess I'll use a mushroom again. I'm probably gonna run into more items or get more items. So I might as well use some of this stuff now. Sure. Might as well. Shoot. Dun, 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 dun. These battles are taking forever! At least, like, they don't even do any damage, though. Like, that's the thing. It's a little tedious, but, like, it's not like, oh no, I'm gonna lose all my HP or something. What? You can't name any Sesame Street characters? Now that's a problem. I love Sesame Street. Cookie Monster is my goat. Alright, well then maybe, like, maybe your coworker is a true millennial if you are also claiming to be a millennial and you cannot name the Care Bears or Sesame Street. It sounds like maybe you are, the one that needs to broaden the millennial spectrum. What's the name of the big bird in the show? He's kind of like a big bird. What's the name of the monster that eats cookies? I don't know. Who knows? You cannot tell me that Sesame Street is 80s. Sesame Street is every generation. Literally all. It encompasses everything. And if, like, that's the thing. Don't Ninja Turtles originate from the 80s too? Like, weren't they first created in the 80s? So if Care Bears count as 80s, so do Ninja Turtles. I don't know, maybe, what's the generation before millennials? Gen X? Maybe Gen X is just smarter with their pop culture than millennials. Anyway, what's the name of the what's the name of the character that Tickle Me Elmo is based off of? Trying to figure that one out. Totally. No. Who could it be? Who is it? I just feel so... This is why I can't have Dizzy stuff on. Because I feel too bad making him dizzy. Look how cute... Look how cute he is and how helpless. Oh, I hate that feeling. Okay, I'm too emotional for this game, you guys. I'm too emotional for some of these moves. It pains me too deeply. This was fun, like, getting into this game, like, into Chapter 1 and that way. I mean, I feel like originally I was like, am I gonna play more than one N64 title tonight? But this has been just, like, really fun diving into this and kind of playing it super casually and, like, skipping some things and exploring other things that I would normally not, like, put time into. So, like, this has been a lot of fun. I'm glad this game... I'm glad this game is so good. Is my birthday October 14th? It be. Oh, shoot. I'm really bad at this. Okay, I got the key. Ooh. You'd think that hot rope jump would make me better at this, but... Yo, come!
big kiddo.
Yo, we love Comb. Welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I have to first of all give you a shout out to Comb 711. And then I have to give you a shout out. Because they're like different. Hold on. You were playing Pentiment. I watched some of this last week. I have no idea what's going on. But thank you so much for the raid! We've got Sizz in the Comb raid. Zabrag. It's Burrason. Zebra, you have no idea how many times I have laughed over Burrason in the past, like, week and a half. Like, last week, I would just be sitting laughing, like, at my computer, and Odie's like, what are you laughing at? And I'm like, Burrason. This happened, like, at least, like, 3 or 4 times, where he asked me what I was laughing at, and it was the exact same thing every time, and it was how stupid Burrason is. That is, like, the dumbest name I've ever heard. It's my favorite stupid nickname that somebody has come up with for any of us. So I just want you to know, I don't think you understand how much I've been tickled by that in the past, like, week. Where does this go? Oh, this is the jail? Shoot. Anyway, what am I ordering at the Medieval Chili's? Ooh, what's on the menu at Medieval Chili's? I got mashed potatoes at regular Chili's last time. It's almost quite literally a reading game. I would not enjoy it, but you know. Oh, Zabrag! Burrason! Thank you so much for the resub. All the bars to you.
But they're not your average points.
Your throat is not happy about you playing. Oh no, have you been voicing too many characters? The character voices. Wait, I share a birthday with Grover, also Sprats, back to Sesame Street characters. Grover the big blue guy. Sweet, who knew? Yeah, it's all voicing. Oh no. Yeah, Zebra, Zabrag, Burrason, thank you so much for the resub for 54 months. How's it been that long? Like, I feel like I say this all the time, but like, I don't know. It always is like, what? It's been that long? Barely any time for bits. It's pushing me to my limits. No, Comb. You don't have a birthday buddy? No. Okay, hold on. This is where that save block is, right? It's just so happy and carefree outside of this gloomy dungeon castle fortress. I got there eventually with the correct name of this. Also, why am I walking when I can dizzy spin? Where does this go? Anywhere? Cool. Oh, okay. Shoot. I tried really hard to. It didn't work. At Ye Old Chili's, I'm thinking there's like farmer's bread, quail, a ham shank, and a chocolate lava cake. Well, I would be all for the farmer's bread. Because as a veg, I wouldn't be able to eat quail or ham shank. But I could also have chocolate lava cake. That I would be all about, which I'm in general about a chocolate lava cake. Or just chocolate cake. What's everyone's favorite cake? I feel like I love marble cake because it's like the best of both chocolate and vanilla, but at the same time, like, I think when it comes right down to it, I just love a chocolate cake. Like, I think it's my favorite. I also do love a funfetti cake with like chocolate icing though. So many cakes. Okay. Can't go wrong with cake. I feel like last time I asked this, a lot of people said carrot cake, and I was surprised with how many people love carrot cake. I was like, oh, okay. Which I like it. I'm not saying I don't. I just didn't think that would be, like, the favorite. Unless everybody was, like, trying to be hip and like, oh, you don't have the same favorite as me. But I do like carrot cake a lot. I don't have it very often, but I like it. Tres leches! Isn't that like the Spanish, like, milk cake, right? I feel like I've had it maybe like once. Tiramisu, I don't. That's like coffee flavor, right? Or what am I thinking of? Is it tiramisu? Because I hate coffee. I don't like coffee, like, flavoring or drink coffee. So that's a no from me. I couldn't do that one, but... I love carrot cake. It's a top 3 maybe, and only kind of recently. It's good, though. I'm calling it now. Carrot cake will be the next big thing. Tried a Biscoff cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory that blew me away. Wow, really? Huh. I feel like I wouldn't like that. But I already said I don't like cheesecake. Especially, like, plain cheesecake. Like, I couldn't. Not that, like, that would be plain, but, you know. The Oreo cheesecake slaps, but again, it's the 2 wrongs making a right rule that I was talking about earlier. Sounds decadent. Oh my gosh, it's our new, our next... I almost said our next enemy. No, our next sidekick. What's that? Why, I'm locked up here because I'm a menace? At least to these guys. Those uncouth Koopa bros. I was just one of many bomb-oms working here. But those Koopa bros, once Bowser took over, they started working us into the ground. I couldn't take it anymore, so I exploded next to them. Yeah, that was a mistake. The Koopa bros didn't like it, so they locked me in here. And then they locked up the rest of the Bob-Ombs because they thought they might rise up. You know, a Bob-Omb rebellion. What do you think about that? Oh, sorry. It's a long story, I know. Anyway, Mario, we want to get out of here. Do you think you could help spring us from this place? Or what? Pretty please? If you help us, I promise I'll return the favor. Nope. Oh, you won't? You're really hurting here, Mario? And you won't help us? I guess I was wrong about you. Alright. No, how depressing. How do we say no over and over again? She's just like, you're an idiot. Alright. We'll be good friends from now on. I can feel it. We'll make a super team. Oreo cheesecake being described as 2 wrongs is wild. I don't know if I can let this— I'm sorry! I was talking about this earlier, Burra, and like, I don't like Oreos and I don't like cheesecake, but you put them together and I love it, and I don't understand because it's 2 things that I literally don't like. So, I don't know. And it's one of like 3 distinct things that are like that. It is. Look at— I just love the artwork. It's so good. The little explosion. It's so cute. I'm just obsessed. She can activate switches and slam her body. Her body always looked squishy to me, though. I found it— I know she's supposed to be a bomb, but it looks squishy. So cute. It is very Yoshi's Island-esque, the artwork. It has that same kind of, like, chalky look. Haven't even told you about what I can do, silly me. My specialty is exploding. I think you did tell us about this, considering you went into an entire tangent the second we walked up to you about exploding on a Koopa. Also, if you could do this all along, why didn't you do this before I dropped in? See that? You see what I bring to the party? Mario Party! Ooh. Okay, an escape route. Great. So mad I blew up over and over in one place. That was a little silly. Okay, well anyway, we can get out now, right? And so can everyone else. Thank you, Mario. From now on, I'll tag along and help out wherever I can. You just ask and I'll be there. Okay, now enough chit-chat. I have a little score to settle with those Koopa bros. Alright, so everybody else in here is just like, let's leave! I was sad, mad, but now I'm glad! Freedom! Okay, great. I'm going to— I don't need to do that, I already did this. All that thinking and I never thought of blasting the wall. You're pretty darn smart. Don't worry about us, Mario. We'll find a way out. I mean, there's a way out right here. You don't need to find a way out. It's already there. It's already there! Oh my gosh. Have I heard the Japanese partner theme that sounds like... Yes, and I'm so mad about it. This is so stupid. The first time I heard it was on, like, one of those YouTube playlists that's, like, the entire OST of this game. And I was like, this isn't the song! This isn't... Because I'm like, that's such a cute little, like, bop. I hate West Side Story. Like, I hate it so much. When I taught ballet, I used this, like, Broadway CD that was, like, really old, but it had, like, all these ballet song versions for, like, bar that were from different musicals. And all of my students knew I would always skip the West Side Story. I would, like, start the song and I'd be like, oh god, it's West Side Story. I'm sorry, guys. And they'd be like, yeah, we know. We're not gonna... They were like, the song's West Side Story. We're not doing anything to it. So when I heard it's like the da-da-da-da in America, I was like, oh, this song is like nails on a chalkboard. And I was so mad to find out it was in like my favorite game soundtrack of all time. I was just like, why would you do this to me? Why can you put a song from like Chicago in this? Come on now. Or just put a song from Romeo and Juliet the musical. Like, I don't know. Pink Eagle soaring. Welcome. Alright, everybody get him. What authority do you have, dude? This is another fight that's like, use your... whatever it's called. Use your ability. But instead I'm gonna use this puny little jump on him. There you go. Okay. It's my favorite Shakespeare. My favorite Shakespeare is Romeo and Juliet. However, my favorite movie that's like based on a Shakespearean anything is She's the Man. I love She's the Man so much, and I read Twelfth Night 3 times and did not... I liked it. I couldn't like compute. I never tapped into that rhythm. You know how when you start reading Shakespeare, it's kind of weird at first, and you're like, what am I reading? Like, and then like it takes you a second, but then you get in a rhythm and you like start understanding everything, and it's like, okay, now I get it. Like Charles Dickens is kind of like that too, where like the language at first. I think any like old author is gonna be kind of like you have to tap into the rhythm of like their writing style before you really can comprehend what's happening. But yeah, I just like could not do that with Twelfth Night. I'm like, why did I never get into the rhythm of reading what the heck was going on? I've never read Macbeth. I really should. Like, I was trying to read more like classic literature, and I know a lot, like Shakespeare's like a lot of plays and that, but still, like, it's something that I consider classic and I would like to read, but I've never read Macbeth. It's a classic for a reason, though, you know? Will this hurt her? Why does this hurt her? She is a bomb, too. This should not hurt her. I don't know. I can never remember if it does, and then I almost always do this. But yeah, I loved Romeo and Juliet. And when I first read it, it was for school, but I was just like, am I really gonna care about this? You know, like, is it worth the hype? And it was. I was like, okay, because I wasn't like a big romance person at the time either, where I was like, man, I love these like romance stories. But I think because there's just like more to that one, and there's like tragedy involved too. And both movies, I've seen like the old like classic movie and then the newer one. It's not new anymore, but the newer one with Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's like so good. Except that one's like really harsh at the, like, I'm just like, oh, that's so like heart-wrenching at the end. It's not as heart-wrenching in the older one, which I think is more true to the book, but I was like, they took this a step too far for my soul. We had a lot of fun reading Romeo and Juliet in high school. Yeah, I did too. I really did. I really enjoyed it. I also really love Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. I loved that book. I had to read that book in school too. For school at Christmas time, and it was so good. I want to reread it, and I've been meaning to do that in recent years. It's like I started it and then I didn't finish it. Like Christmas time is always so busy, and I like try to read it during this really busy time of year, and I'm like, this is not working. It's so good though. Sometimes the classics are just good. We watched like 3 movies of Romeo and Juliet. You probably watched the 2 I just talked about. For sure, then. Do I want her out for this? This guy's just like, whatever. Staircase lowering. I don't care. I feel like I would have liked Shakespeare better if my teachers were helped you understand it more. Why don't I ever use the things that I need to use? Why? Everybody gets fired. I love history, and I'm a huge history person, but the teacher makes all the difference in the world with that too. Because I feel like it's so easy to have like a boring AF history teacher, history experience, and like all my like or even the books too, like the textbooks make a difference, because the history books I read in like elementary school, middle school were like amazing, and I think that's where like my love of history started. And then also like okay, I need a key for this. Also for in college, my advisor, who was like the leader of my major, who was amazing by the way, she was like the best history teacher you could ever have. It was like, she was incredible. So it's just like, oh my god. It makes sometimes the teacher makes the difference. Alright. Here we go. We're almost there. We're almost to the end of this chapter. Lots of battling. I like the moss-covered stairs. I love how shocked they are. They're just so cute. They're so cute. I'm just gonna switch to Cooper, though. I feel like Bombette is not as good for this. Why do I do things like this? Why am I trying to first strike with a move that doesn't work? Why? Okay. I'm gonna use just like Power Shell. I think I said the wrong thing earlier. I was like, oh, you can take a nap in the jail cell in this, but it's not in this. It's like at the end of the game, but it has the same vibe as this, so I always remember it. And it always makes me laugh. We're getting close to another level up. There we go. Use this, even though it makes you feel bad. I feel really bad for making them dizzy. I'm so sorry. Yay! Okay. Mossy stairs. I like how this kind of circles back to the beginning of this area, too. Like, there's just something about that that I really like. Why you guard it? Really? Come on. Why you gotta guard this fun badge up here? Okay, my timing is off suddenly. And why? Alright. Cool, cool, cool. I guess I haven't really talked about this yet tonight, and it's something that I kind of planned on talking about. But with the N64 throwbacks that I plan to do for the rest of this month, I kind of want to talk about, like, the first time I played each of the games, and, like, if they were gifts or, you know, games I got and played brand new, or if they were rentals or whatever. This was definitely a rental that I was very excited about. I saw the trailer for it on TV, and I was just, like, totally obsessed. Like, oh my god, I can't wait to play whatever this is. Like, it looks so cute. I was subscribed to Nintendo Power at the time. And it was, like, late enough into the N64 era that, like, I really remember it, and I remember a lot of, like, what was going on and what I was really into. I rented this, like, the week it came out. And then had to give it back. I'm pretty sure me and my sisters, we rented it and had to give it back because it was a new game. Like, you couldn't just, like, renew like you normally probably could. And then a couple weeks later, we were able to get it again. I think we got as far as we could, and then, like, we got it again, and I really, like, committed and went crazy. Because I was, like, so into it and so excited about it. And I remember, shoot. This part really annoys me. Oh my god, this is why this part annoys me, because I'm not good at it. But anyway, I remember I got all the way to chapter 7. Or not chapter 7, chapter 6. And I was terrified. I was so terrified that I was gonna have to give the game back without beating it and then start all over, because it's, like, it's long, and if you're renting a game and you're not, like, you know, you're learning the game and you're not really in control of, oh my god, why am I like this? Anyway, there was just a lot of risk factor. And I remember, Huff and Puff made me cry. He really did. He was one of those bosses that I struggled so hard with that I literally cried because I was a kid and I was like, this is so much harder than the other bosses, you know. But I remember that night we were supposed to turn it in and be like, Mom, we can't! I don't care if it's late! Like, I'll pay the late fee from my allowance, I don't care. Because I was just so certain that somebody would be, like, waiting for this game. And I would not be able to, you know, I would not be able to get it, or whatever. And so, I'm like, you have to do that. Like, we can't, we have to hold on to this game. And luckily, it wasn't the case where we couldn't not renew. My mom renewed it, and all was right with the world. I was like, oh my god, thank god. We don't have to give it back. And I was able to beat the game. What's funny, too, I told this story on my Let's Play. I probably tell this story every time I play this, because it's just a fond memory for me now, but... So, my grandpa was always really into art. Like, he paid for me to go to art classes, like... He was very supportive of my interest in art and drawing and painting and all that. And we would watch, like, if there was some kind of, like, TV special coming on about a certain type of painting or whatever, we would always watch it. Or, like, I remember going over and watching, like, Bob Ross with him and watching different art programs that were about, like, techniques with painting or whatever. And I remember he called, because I used to stay all night with my grandpa all the time, like, so many fun memories over at my grandpa's house. And I remember he called and was like, there's a one-stroke painting special on! And he had satellite TV, so he got, like, channels that we didn't at my house, so it was always like, oh my god, I have to watch this over there. And I remember I was in the middle of Bowser's Castle, chapter 8 of the game. It was like that little... It was like the cave, or maybe it wasn't even the castle yet. It was either in the castle or right before it. I want to say it was in the castle though. And I was like, I could not find a save point to save my life. And the program was like coming on in like 20 minutes. And my mom's like, come on, you gotta go. If you're gonna go over and watch this, like, you gotta go. Like, and so I had to have my sister, I was like, can you please play this game up to a save point for me? Because I have no idea when one's gonna be. I'm at the end of the game. Like, I haven't saved in forever. Like, I don't think I had saved since like chapter 7 for some, or since like the last like Peach interlude. So I was just like, oh my god, you have to do something. So my sister, Madame Toadstool, played up until the next save point. So for the longest time, until I owned the game years later, there was a whole part of the end of the game I had never seen before. And when I finally played the game again after owning it, I was like, I don't remember this. What is this? And I'm like, oh, this is that part she played. I'm pretty sure it was like one of the inner parts of the... It was either, like I said, the inner part of the castle or the little like cave area leading up to it. Because that was another part that I was just like, don't remember this at all. Oh. Yay, all the coins. Okay, we're to the boss finally. Have a good night, Scottman. Thank you for hanging out. But yeah, it was just like one of those things I'll always remember is like having to like recruit my sister to be like, I need you to get to a save point for me so I don't lose my progress. Alright, we are to... Look, you can see him sticking through the door there. He creeping. We are to the final boss of chapter 1. And they have quite the contraption. Let's just say that. She didn't let the... Hold on a second. She didn't play the entirety of the chapter for me. She just played from where I was in one of those parts up to the next save block. Because I had no idea when it would be. And I didn't want to just like risk leaving the N64 on all night, like for 2 days, because I was going to stay all night like with my grandpa, like I was not going to be there. So like, she didn't play the whole chapter for me. She just played like, imagine if you didn't get to the save point and you were in like the area with Bombette and you just unlocked her and you're like, I have no idea when the next save point is. It was kind of like that. I don't think it was much further because I asked her, I was like, where was it? And she's like, it really wasn't too bad. It was like 10 minutes later into the game, but it's like, I felt like I had been playing forever and could not find a save point to save my life. So, or to save my game. But anyway. She's like, I really need to play this game, like, more, because I want to see what happens. Because I think at that point she had only played up to, like, the end of, like, she'd beaten Shy Guy's Toy Box, like, chapter 4, but hadn't played beyond that, which I think is when the game gets slow, is chapter 5, so I'm not really shocked by that. Okay. Oh, he's smoking already. I probably should have looked at my badges before this and changed this up, but why would I do that when I could just wing it? Bowser? Yeah, the costume was not perfect, considering it immediately broke. I always love that there's a picture of Peach in it, though. That's really cute and funny to me. Is there really no, like, power-up block before this? Or am I just cooped? Can I put them to sleep? I don't know. Let's just use all these items on him. I'm just gonna use a bunch of... I'm just gonna use a bunch of items on him, because why not? And I feel like Cooper is better to have at this point, but she can at least get one of them, because they're not really that high in power. Can I put them to sleep? Or does it work on them? Oh, it worked on one of them! It worked on one. Alright, we'll just bomb the other guy. And he misses, so sorry, but yeah, kinda sucked. Other items. 10 FP. Sure. We'll use this. This will be fine. This will save time. Yeah, usually I use Cooper for this fight because he can hit everybody. Or I feel like maybe I switch my badges around and do something different, but not this time though. Dun 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 dun. This is such a good theme. I know a lot of people this is like their favorite boss theme in the game. Because it's a good theme. It's a fun time. 32 star points, just like that. Whoa! That's why I was saving a lot of those items. I was like, these are good because they hit everybody. It's so funny. Hey, hello! I like how it's patched up. Like, the bombs have patched up this hole, but yet it's still a little broken. Somebody let us out of here! Don't worry, you guys can heal down there. It's fine. And we have Eldstar, the one and only. We love him. Eldstar. Hooray. And boosh. Yeah, Toadsworth in star form, quite literally. Yay, we did it. End of chapter. What a... I felt so accomplished with this screen, and I really love the rainbow effect. I always really love that. And so, Mario and his friends beat the Koopa Bros at their fortress and rescued the first Star Spirit. Still, 6 Star Spirits remain imprisoned, and they must save them as quickly as they can. The future of the Mushroom Kingdom, Star Haven, and of course, Princess Peach lies in the hands of Mario and his new friends. Their adventure has just begun. Yay! Okay, I'm actually gonna save and quit here because I want to save the next, like, Peach bit for next time. So, yay! What a fun night playing some Paper Mario, getting through the beginning of the game. It's fun because the very beginning has, like, 3 sidekicks and then they get way more spaced out as we go. But I absolutely love this game. It's just one of those games I love to revisit annually if I can, like play it once a year at least. And I'm not usually somebody who plays through RPGs very often, except for this one. I love this one so much and I replay it as frequently as I can because I love it so much. But next week on Wednesday, we're going to check out some other N64 titles. And I think I'm going to go into maybe some of the Mario sports games and play like some Mario Golf and some Mario Tennis. I mean, of course, if I'm feeling something else, like I'm looking at my games right here. If I'm feeling something else, then we might check that out too. There are a couple cartridges I could take advantage of. Like I have Mickey Speedway USA. I'm just not super great at the controls for that because that's like a newer N64 title for me and I want to play a little bit more nostalgic titles. But that's something that I want to maybe play next week is some of the sports games. But we'll see. We will see. And they're all on NSO too, so it's easy to play them. But this has been a lot of fun, you guys. I want to thank everybody for their extra support tonight. Thank you to all my chatters. Also, thank you to Manda Mommy and Zabrag Burasan for the resubs. Thank you for your subscriptions, always very much appreciated. Thank you for the new follows, and special thanks to Thrill House Max and Comb 711 for the raids. I really appreciate those too. Is anyone live right now streaming? I'm gonna check, and if not, we'll just get out of here. Oh, that's right! I always forget that. Why do I always forget this? That Sizz is a Wednesday night streamer. I guess because I don't know what day of the week it is. I keep thinking it's Thursday. think this. But we'll go ahead and give Sizz a raid. Sizz was here earlier. So, and he played through this game, I think for the first time last year? Was it last year or was it 2 years ago now? I don't know, but it was recently enough that it's like, he knows it. He loves it. Let's just do... Let's do end of chapter for our raid message. I think that'll be fun. You guys, I will be live again on Friday. I'm planning to stream around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So please come stop by if you want to hang out on Friday night. I am planning at the moment to play Mario Party DS. If that changes, then so be it. But I do want to try and play one of the handheld ones, and that's the one I'm leaning towards right now. So if you enjoy that game, or if you've never even seen that game, it's such a good Mario Party entry. It really is. It's the best handheld one in my opinion. But let's go ahead and get this raid started. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you Friday. Take care, everybody. Good night!